Invest in your own education. Invest in your own education. Tony, there's an old saying that I always tell everybody: if you think education is expensive, try ignorance.
Oh.
Try it. When you're trying out ignorance, look at where rent-to-own centers at. Tone, where most of the time you see a rent-to-own center?
The ghetto.
Next to
The hood?
Planned Parenthood, water stores, and loose dogs.
And food for less. Yeah. All right. And the reason why is because they're going to take advantage of people who don't know. They're going to take advantage. Man, I'm getting this TV, man, for, $19 a week. Add it up.
Right.
Oh, you didn't forget about the interest they charging too?
22.
Oh, my God. No, try more.
26.
They doubled
Try
up
more.
for sure.
It's like 30.
Oh, well, let's talk about that then. Because we're talking about education. Then let's talk about and I know a lot of barbers, and y'all got to stop it.
Stop it.
Going to these check, cash, and goes. Oh, you didn't know? You didn't look at the interest rate in that?
Never ending cycle.
40, 50, 60. Go to Vegas, they are 90%.
It's 100.
And you go downtown Vegas, it's over 100 with no regulation. So what I'm saying is education is key. You want to keep money in your pocket, you got to educate yourself. You want to keep money in your pocket, you got to buy resale. You got to buy wholesale instead of retail. You want to keep money in your pocket, man, and you got to save. You want to keep money in your pocket, guess what? You need to invest in a roof over your head. You need to invest in some bricks.
If you want to keep money in your pocket, you got to continue to tune in to the Cut Game radio show, because we dropping jewels, we dropping knowledge. We got legendary barbers coming in here sharing the secrets to their success. So if you want to increase your pockets, you got to stay tuned in to the Cut Game radio show.
That's why I love the Cut Game radio show.
I love it too.
Man, I had to fly in for this. You understand me?
What?
What?
Special now.
I had to fly into this. And I flew out, and I didn't get to take care of my business so I can come back here. When I talked to you, where was I at? LAX, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, then act like you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You knew.
Yes, sir. Now, what made you jump on that flight to come in and share?
Because I think it was important. You ain't got that. You ain't got
to.
to finish. I pressed the button like Family Feud.
Boom.
Because I was coming on the Cut Game radio show. Because not only because you were talking about legends, I don't care nothing about me being some legend. That is not what I'm here for. I don't care about legendary stuff. I don't care about, man, you one of the greatest ever did it. I don't care, man, y'all made that up. Chris had to tell me what GOAT mean. I said, hey, Chris, man, some dude called me a GOAT. What does that mean? Is because of my gray hair? What was they saying? No, Chris said, man, that means the greatest of all time. I didn't say that. They said that. I don't need to walk around trying to tell people who I am. That's not what this is about. I'm here to inspire and motivate. That's the reason why I came to the Cut. That's the reason why I'm here. That's the reason why I'm to this giving up this game on the Cut Game. Because it is Cut Game radio show.
That's what's up.
You dig what I'm saying? You're giving up game for people who cut.
That's what's up. Let's clap it up for that, y'all. Yeah. Cut Game radio show.
Cut Game.
Number 9. Upside from a 6. I had a girl that was a 6 before. But I mess with 9s and dimes now. You understand me?
I can dig it.
Tone, we're going to turn that 6 into a 9. Number 9. Once you identify your weaknesses, you must magnify your strengths.
Magnification.
You got to magnify your strength. See, sometimes we weaken things and sometimes we feel bad. Sometimes we feel like we're less than. Sometimes I'm not good enough for this or I'm not good enough. Magnify your strengths. Strength is powerful.
Magnification.
See, God gave us a gift, each one of us. And you got to rock on that gift. You got to be fired up every single day. You got to wake up with a new attitude. You got to wake up and say, man, I'm strong in this department. I'm weak in this department, but I'm strong in this department. Work on that strength. Just as much as you work on your weakness, work on that strength because you have power there. And it's important that every barber, it's important that every stylist understand that you have a gift. See, I don't want you to understand. Tone, listen to what I'm getting ready to say. This is getting ready to drop some game. All you camera 1, 2, and 3, I'm getting ready to drop some game right now. I want you to understand something. Do not, and this is something you need to, people say they want to be like me all the time, right? But I tell you like this, and I want you to always remember this. Don't be a cheap copy of a priceless original. Each one of you are a priceless original. Stop being like this person and this person and this person and this person. Be like you. I want to be like Rob Original. No, you be like you. I want to be like Groom City. Be like you. I want to be like Tone. Be like you. I want to be like Curtis Smith. Be like you. See, because once you become you, it's easy to be you. It's hard to be me when you don't know me. All you know is what you see on this screen, and that's an illusion.
Smoke and mirrors.
Come on, man.
Smoke and mirrors.
All right, now, I know ain't none of y'all seen Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon. There's a whole bunch of mirrors. He broke all of them.
Right.
So
Now-
we want y'all to be
Hold on,
you.
I ain't
We
10.
got
I ain't
one
done.
more.
We got one more.
We got number 1. We got 10.
We got 10.
We need to remind them that they got to stay on their jet fuel.
Stay on the jet fuel. Go on and give him a
You got to
commercial.
stay on your jet
give
fuel.
him a commercial from
You got to
Groom
stay
City.
elevated.
Give him a commercial from Groom City.
We're going to break for a commercial break, and we're going to come back so we can hear the number 10 way for you to convert yourself from being a barber to being a master barber on the Cut Game Radio Show.
Cut Game Radio Show. What's up, y'all? This is DL Master Barber, and you are now tuned in to the Cut Game Radio Show.
Hey, what's going on? We're back from our commercial break with Legendary DL Master Barber. Before we took our commercial break, he was sharing with us his top 10 steps to success. Now, if you're a barber out there that's been in the game, you put your time in, you can apply these 10 steps, and you're on your way to master level. So, number 1, you got to recognize when you need help. Number 2, accept that you need help. 3, admit that you don't know something. 4, seek the help from successful people. 5, you gotta submit. 6, you gotta commit. 7, invest in your own education. Number 8, you gotta accept your weaknesses. And number 9, once you identify your weaknesses, you must magnify your strengths. Now, DL, you gotta share with us that 10th step to success.
And that's powerful, right?
It's powerful.
So number 10, and this is important, so you need to write this one down. And this one is so much, like, this is dear to my heart, right? Number 10. You ready? Tone, you ready?
I'm ready.
Number
Give
10.
it to me.
Let's go.
Groom City, you ready?
We ready.
Give more and expect nothing in return. What that means is you have to give more of yourself. Give more and expect not one thing in return for your giving. That means when you're expecting to have something out of life and you ain't giving into, you're not pouring into people. That means you got to pour into your clientele. That means you got to be willing. Sometimes you have to call people when you don't feel like it to check and see if they're okay. One of your clients' moms, one of your clients' dads is not feeling good. Guess what you need to do?
Gotta give me that call.
You got to pick up the phone and call. And sometimes you're going to have to take off work and go to that hospital. See, I'm no minister. Don't ever say I am a minister. What I am going to say, I will go down there and be supportive. I will go down there and put my prayer in.
That's what's
You
up.
see what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
That's a part of what our job is. We are part of the community. Barbers and hairstylists, we are a part of the community. And they come to our barbershop. They come to our beauty shops for not only for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, good haircuts, a great experience. But sometimes we just have to give because clients is always giving. There will be no way that I can truly become successful if I'm not pouring into my clientele just as much as they pour into me. Yeah, you know, services are rendered, but at the same time, it becomes a family instead of a client.
I can dig it. That's a biblical principle too. Give
on.
and it shall be given.
Come on, man. Ask and you shall.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I
Yeah.
can dig that. I can dig that.
Real talk. Real talk. Now, let me say something to you, man.
Let me hear it.
Tone, is it cool that I can say something about what I want to talk about? I mean, y'all, you know, the cut game is dropping game. It's dropping knowledge. And that's the reason why I came on this show, man. I'm really happy that we have a venue that we as barbers can actually talk about. And you guys are doing an episode on legendary barbers, and y'all talking about somebody that's legendary. You must be talking about me, but I don't consider myself legendary. You know what I'm saying? I just consider myself a brother who have been passionate about what I do. You know, I was passionate about the game when Jerry curls was out, and I cut those Jerry curls off. I was passionate about that. I was passionate about putting flat tops in the game.
Yeah.
I was passionate about when hip hop first came out. See, a lot of the barbers don't know hip hop just hit the scene when I was just getting out of barber school. Jerry curls was going on real heavy, real tough. Barbershops was closing down. And men were going to beauty shops to get the Jerry curls done because barbers wouldn't make that changeover, right? But don't forget, hip-hop had just hit the scene. So when hip-hop just hit the scene is when I was strong in my game of doing designs. So I came at the right time. It was like when hip-hop and barbering merged. And it went to the top together.
Now, how instrumental, in your opinion, DL Master Barber's opinion, have barbering been to hip hop? The culture.
First of all, the hip hop culture could not be the hip hop culture without barbers. Period.
That's what's up.
When you look at the styles and you look at all of this stuff back in the day, we were the creators of that. When you look at the Big Daddy Kanes and the Kid and Plays and Father MCs and you see all of these rappers and, you know, the Paz News from De La Soul, everybody, we merged together. And the funny thing is I was doing that hair. You know, I got to work on Kane.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I was doing Paz News' hair in De La Soul. You know what I mean? So it was a lot. And I come from a long list of that in the hip-hop world. You know, I was doing people that a lot of people don't know, like King Son. You know what I mean? Stetsasonic. You know, all of these dudes, you look at them haircuts back then, and they were hard. They were hard lines. You know, it wasn't like a lot of fades. If you look at some of those lines, you look like that was the way it was.
Yeah.
And then we graduated into blending. We graduated into the fading. We graduated into doing designs and all of that. But it was all a part of hip-hop.
So basically what DL Master Barber sharing with y'all is that there was a level of evolution in the barber game as well as a level of evolution in hip-hop. You know, they're right there as a parallels, what he's breaking down to you
Right,
guys.
but I want to say something. And I need everybody to know what I'm getting ready to say. You need to understand this. And I want all the barbers, young and old, I want you to listen to something.
I need y'all to listen.
This is some game I'm getting ready to drop.
Drop it.
Because this is the Cut Game.
Cut Game Radio Show.
Come on, man. So I'm getting ready to give you some game. Barbers today need to understand what they're doing when they're creating these hairstyles. Barbers today need to understand what they're doing when they're creating these hairstyles. You want to know why?
Why?
It's because a lot of times barbers are creating hairstyles that they cannot do something after. What I mean by that is this. They create a hairstyle and then guess what? They can't keep up with the next style because guess what? They let that hair grow. Case in point. Have you ever heard of this basketball player named Allen Iverson?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you heard of that guy, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's go back before Allen Iverson. Before Allen Iverson, it was flat tops. Before flat tops, it was Jerry curls, right? So before that, it was fades, tapers, then Jerry curls. Barbers are going out of business. Then here come flat tops, hip hop. Then come Allen Iverson. When Allen Iverson shows up on the scene, barbers went dormant for a minute and they were going broke. Why? It's because now everybody's getting these crazy braid designs, and now only the people who's getting regular haircuts was everyday average Joes. People who had to go to work like judges, regular people who wasn't getting braids in their hair. That was a style, it was a fad. Now guess what's happening? You barbers are now creating these low tapers. And when you create these low tapers, but guess what you're doing with all of the basketball players? You're letting their hair grow crazy long. What you gonna do after that? Because now there was a 7-foot tall basketball player that was at the All-Star game who plays for the Clippers, had his hair braided. So what y'all gonna do? If you guys let this hair grow and you don't create another style to offset that right now, then guess what? You guys gonna go into another slump with dudes just getting tapers and braids. How much you gonna charge for that? See, I've been in the game long enough. I've seen all of the styles come and they go. You guys are working your way right back into the same problem that Jerry curls took barbershops out in. How y'all gonna eat if y'all don't change some hairstyles right now? Y'all gonna have to cut that hair. And if you don't cut the hair, then you need to step up your game and be dual licensed or be able to work on long hair. Because remember, these fads go. In the 70s, people started wearing long hair. The afros out. You couldn't do an afro, you was in trouble. Now here we at 2017, and y'all back at it again with these little tapers. How many times you can see people come to the barbershop now? Oh, just taper it and give me a line. How much you charging for that? You charging full price? Come on, man. Y'all better get it together.
We need y'all to not cut yourself short. We need you guys to continue putting out that work, but don't embrace styles that's going to put you out of business.
No, you can do the styles, but have something to come behind it.
Have something to come behind it.
Have something to come behind it.
Now, DL, you brought up real briefly, you said dual license.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for our viewers out there and our listeners out there, break down when a barber's dual license.
Dual license. That means you're a barber, and you have your barber's license. And then you're a hairstylist, and you have your hairstylist, your cosmetology license. There's a barber license, and there's a cosmetology license. Okay, a lot of barbers out there that's claiming that they're celebrity barbers and all of this old celebrity foolishness and nonsense. When I was growing up, and barbers back in the day, we didn't claim celebrity nothing. We were happy and we were proud of what we are. Barbers. Period. Y'all made that up. You guys created this illusion. Now everybody and their mama is a celebrity barber. Everybody and their mama got cut celebrities. I did not know it was that many celebrities in the world. If everybody's a celebrity barber, if you cut a celebrity's hair, T, and they come in your shop, you cut a dude that's on TV.
Yeah.
You ain't no celebrity barber. A celebrity barber to me, if you're going to use those terms, is a barber who does not have to go to the barber shop to eat. If you still cutting at the barbershop because you got to make extra money because he ain't paying you enough and you don't have a contract, then how are you a celebrity barber? Now, there's a lot of barbers who do a lot of celebrities, but if you ain't eating off of it, in other words, you don't need no barber money from the barbershop, then don't be up here talking about you a celebrity barber. See, there's certain barbers out there that's all they do is eat off their celebrity clientele. They don't have to come to the barbershop.
Now, a little clarification. If your primary source of income is coming from when you're off the grid barbering, and when you're off the grid barbering, those clients are celebrities, then technically you're a celebrity barber. But if that's not your primary source of income, then you just cut celebrities here and there.
You cut people who's on TV.
You cut people that's on TV.
How about that?
That's
Stop
your
saying
secondary
that.
source of income, and you are not a
And
celebrity
if your friend is on TV and he's a celebrity, you ain't no celebrity barber. That's your friend. Cut it out.
Now, the 12 months...
Is your friend paying you like a salary, like $100,000 a year or something, or he just throwing you a bone?
A lot of times...
You ain't got to
people,
answer that.
People just...
Yeah, right, whatever.
You
know. I know.
Now, the 12 months that I was making that 40-minute to 55-minute drive to sit up under DL Master Barber, I was just a licensed barber. 12 months later, I became dual licensed. Up under DL's mentorship, that's one of the
all
things
my
that
barbers
he preaches.
are dual licensed.
Dual licensed.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because there's no way for you to become in the hair and makeup.
Local 706,
Okay.
Local 798.
All right. Unless you have a cosmetology license, they do not accept the barber license.
They do not.
But they will. There's very rare cases that you can be in that, get in that union, which is so rare, by artist request. That's so rare though.
Rare.
You know. So everybody who claiming they celebrity this, celebrity that, that's cool. Don't trip. But you're not getting that union money. So you've been working all of these years, and then you can't retire off of that because you're getting that little $400 and you got to stay in the trailer. Man, knock it off.
Knock it off.
We gotta start putting ourselves in better positions as businessmen and as businesswomen, as barbers. It's very important that we become businessmen and businesswomen. It's important. It ain't just about cutting hair. We need to get some insurances in our lives. I'm spending about almost $1,130 something a month on my insurance. That's not health insurance only.
Yeah.
Okay, I have health insurance, I have life insurance, I have disability, I have sickness. These are all insurances that we need to have. See, a lot of times we do things backwards as businessmen, as barbers and beauticians, because all we do is cut hair. It's not about cutting hair. You have to be an entrepreneur of your whole life, not just the life behind the chair. It goes beyond the chair, and that's the problem. Too many of us are working in the chair business, but not in the hair business. You see what I'm saying? Chair business, hair business. You can merchandise, you can sell products, you can do all kinds of things, but the first and foremost thing is you need to protect your body.
Yeah.
So if something happens to me, I ain't worried about it. You ain't taking me down to no Killer King Hospital, nor are you taking me down to the LA hospital. They ain't knocking it. I ain't going there. Take me to the best. I need to be at Cedar Sinai now. I need to be at Huntington Hospital. And if while I'm traveling, I need to be somewhere where the best doctors is at. I got the best insurance for that. And it's important to me. They take it right out of my account.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? You got to have mutual funds. You have to have IRAs. You have to have a savings, something that's going to back you up. That's insurance too. It will be a rainy day. Murphy's going to call every single one of our names. And for those who don't know who Murphy is, Murphy's Law is anything can go wrong, will go wrong. Everybody's going to get a day. Everybody's going to get a day when you're going to have a bad day. Everybody's going to get wet one day. But if you get wet on that day, it's real sad when you got car insurance and you ain't got no health insurance. It's real sad that you can go outside while you're at Huntington Hospital, whatever hospital you go to, and your car get fixed while you still in the hospital, but you can't even get fixed because they're not going to work on you. All they're going to do is stabilize you by law.
Now, DL's dropping some heavy knowledge, some heavy game. Ultimately, you got to protect your investment, which is your life, which is your health, which is your body. Please go out there and get the necessary insurances. Now, DL, you have a mentor program, and a lot of people, they're not privy to having a mentor, especially someone as thorough as yourself, to really share success, to really set some steps up for them to follow so they can have success within their life.
But before you ask that question, I want to say something about protection. There's one more thing I want to talk about protection. I ain't talking about no condoms either. I ain't talking about going raw or nothing like that, Tone. I ain't like going raw. I ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about another protection. And this is something that I'm going to be covering the rest of 2017 and going into 18. Okay. And I want everybody to listen. I want you guys out there to listen right now. You guys live. I can't see any of the questions that you asked, but you are live. So guess what? This is important to me. It's very vital to me. And the reason why is because I was a person who was spending my whole life working on my business. And I wasn't able to really get into, you know what? It's funny, Tony, check this out, man. I'm like what you call a professional single person. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the reason why is because I worked so hard in the business. I worked so hard in the business to the point when I was in relationships, I felt like I was cheating on my business instead of cheating on my girl. See, that's tough.
Yeah.
And see, what I want barbers to understand, because I made a big mistake. I just turned 50 2 days ago, y'all. 50 to 50. I'm a half a century old now. I can't talk about it before it said I'm getting ready to be 50. I am 50 years old right now. 33 years in the business. So if you want to talk about relationships, I'm the person to talk about them. Well, you ain't never been married. I can tell you what not to do so you know how to be in a relationship. And one of the most important things I want barbers to understand is you need to protect your family. See, in my mind, the way I live, the way I work, is God first. Then me. Then my family. Then my business. See, a lot of people say, no, family come first, DL, yeah, right, whatever. Especially with Latinos. Family is first. Family is first with the Latino community, and I love them for that. But the problem with that is this. If family comes first, then what you need to do is tell your 6-year-old or your 8-year-old to pay the mortgage then. Why don't you do that? Oh, they can't. So how in the hell are they going to be first? They can't be. You got to be first. You got to be the man of the house. You got to be that master barber. You got to be that great barber. You got to be that great hairstylist. And the reason why is because you are providing a roof for over your head of your children and your family. You need to be able to spend time with your family. The average barber working who's grinding works 10 to 12 hours a day. Average barber sleeps 5 to 6 hours a night. So if we went 6 and 12, that's 18 hours. We got 24 hours in a day, folks. 24 hours. How many hours we got left? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We got 6 hours. Average barber works 30 minutes away from their home. So that's 30 up, 30 back. That's an hour. Put that in there. Now you got 5 hours left. Average barber watches a baseball, football, basketball game. Well, guess what? That's 4. You got 1 hour left, folks. And then you hit the reset button again. But I want you to understand something. The average person works 40 hours a week. The average multimillionaire works 59 hours a week. Why? Is because when you get off work is when you start work. when you get off work, you start work. That means as a barber and a hairstylist, when you get off work and pushing that button of working, spinning that chair around, is when you start working on your dream. When you start working on merchandising, you start working on building that t-shirt, you start working on creating your clippers, you start working on creating something different, something unique in the industry that you can create that now can push the industry forward. That's what makes it so amazing to me that all of these barbers today, I give them big ups because they've been doing some things that never happened before.
Yeah.
They've been putting in work. They've been putting in the energy. But with all of the work and with all of the energy, we got to make sure it's important and it's imperative that we make sure that we spend time with family. You got to fight for your right to spend your time with your family. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you married, your girl, it's hard for a woman to date a barber. And can I say one thing to keep it 100% real?
Keep it 100 with us.
On the Cut Radio Show, can I keep it 100% real?
100.
That's all we do on the Cut Game Radio Show.
What I'm getting ready to say right now is going to be crazy. I don't need you to soundbite nothing.
No soundbite, no edits.
Tone, did you hear what I say? This is the producer in the back here. I hear it. I want you to do not cut this, and I want you guys to listen to this right here. The average barber out there in the industry, and my guy, Chris, is out here. He gonna watch, his ears his antennas are gonna go up, his neck, all the hair on his neck gonna go up. He gonna be like, don't ever say nothing like that. I'm gonna say it anyway. The average barber is a goddamn, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Compulsive liar. Wow. The average barber, I said, is you a compulsive liar.
That's controversial, y'all. Please
hold on.
Email us at the Cut Game Radio
Show with
all of your.
I ain't done. Tone, I ain't done. That's why I say don't soundbite me.
I'm not. We
are you ready?
We gonna let it ride
out.
Are you ready? Let's hear it.
Check it out. When your girl call you and you say you on your way out the door and you still got two people sitting in that shop, you're a liar. And we do that all the time because we don't want to fight. So we say, and you know in your mind, I just got to do a line on him and I just got to taper him real quick and I'm out the door. No, when you said you were on your way out the door, you're on your way out the door. That's a lie.
Now, Cocaine the rapper out of Pomona said, what's the use of the truth if you can't tell a lie sometimes?
Man, well, Cocaine ain't got no platinum album either, dude. Now, tell Cocaine that. He sound like weed talking like that. Now, let me go finish with this.
Okay.
When you tell your girl that you're gonna be at your whatever dinner, because women are planners.
Right.
Wives are planners. Girlfriends are planners.
Right.
And she done told you weeks in advance that she was taking you to dinner. She got your clothes laid out. She went and got her hair done. She went and got all this stuff done. And she called you multiple times and said, are you going to be ready by 6 o'clock? Woo. And you promised her that you will be ready. And she done told you weeks in advance, every day, leading up. Come 6 o'clock, guess where you at?
Shop.
At the shop.
Shop, getting it in.
And then, if you think that you leave at 6 o'clock, and you supposed to be where you supposed to be at 6 o'clock, that's a lie.
Damn lie.
Here's a killer. Daddy, this is a big game, Dad. Could you come? It's our championship game. And you have the nerve to tell your kid that you'll be there. And then guess what happens? You show up in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes left in the game. You didn't see no damn game, bro. You seen 2 minutes. Your son or your daughter scored in the first quarter. That's a lie. We do it so much that we forget that the lie is now becoming the truth in your mind.
Yeah.
We have to understand that we have to stop lying to our mates and start telling the truth to our mates and to our family. That means when they're asking of you of some time, give them your time. And the way you do that, I got a solution. I'm not going to always bring this stuff up without a solution.
That's what's up.
I'm never going to bring up nothing without a solution. If you start working hard, start grinding, and start making your Tuesdays and Wednesdays do the best like a Saturday, and it could be like that if you get your hustle on. Make your Tuesdays and Wednesdays money, then guess what? You can leave on Saturday early. Or you can go to work early and then get off work early. You can make up the difference, but your family needs you. You have to be willing to sacrifice. And don't be sacrificing, man. I sacrificed, DL. No, you didn't. If you off on Sunday and then you call yourself that's not a sacrifice. A sacrifice is when you take off on Saturday and put your girl and tell your girl, look, I ordered a Uber XL for you and I got a spa date for you. At this time, I'm going to pick you up at 12 and then you take her out of town for the rest of the week. Oh, don't worry. What about the kids? Don't worry about it. I already got that taken care of. That's a sacrifice.
Game.
That's a sacrifice. Because now my boo done went and took off work. You took off work. But when you talking about you took her to dinner on Sunday when y'all go to dinner anyway, that ain't no damn sacrifice. That's called being lazy. Give up some support to the person that's holding you down. Give some support to your kids that are holding you down. Have a relationship with your kids that are holding you down. A lot of barbers that have been in the game as long as I've been in the game, a lot of them do not have relationships with their kids because their kids don't like them because kids don't know them like that. And then when they come home, they want to raise and talk stuff and you ain't been doing good in school when you ain't even been there, bro. I'm a senior now, man. I ain't 12. You forgot that all of these years passed while you were letting that chair spin. We have to spend time with our families as barbers. We have to spend time with our families as hairstylists. Because I'm going to tell you something, T. One thing you need to understand. We can be great providers, but not good parents. We can do it all. We can be great providers and great parents. It's called balance. It's called time management. And if we start managing our time wisely, we can do it all. That's what makes a great master barber. So if you asking me, how do you do it? It's 50 years on this earth. It's 33 years of being a barber and 33 years of doing what not to do. Now I know how to be a great person. Now I know how to be a great man. Now I know how to tell people when I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. Just like you asked me, even though I didn't answer the call and you thought I wasn't coming, I'm here. I got on a plane to be here because I said I would.
Solid.
You understand what I'm saying? Being a man of your word as a barber and being a man of your word as a hairstylist means that you are a great steward of business. That's what that means. Now, you want to talk to me about some mentorship, I'll talk to you. But family is everything.
Family is everything. Anybody out there that's able right now, I want you guys to pause this podcast. I want you guys to pause this YouTube. And I want you to go give your loved ones a kiss on the cheek, a kiss on the head, a kiss on the lips. Let them know that you love them, you know. And you can always start fresh. It's always a new day.
That's right.
You can always make the necessary adjustments. Every day is a new day.
Every day.
Never keep it in reverse or park. This is the Cut Game Radio Show, and we always preach to stay on your jet fuel, stay elevating, and stay keeping it in drive. So I want you guys to make those necessary adjustments based on what DL Master Barber is sharing with us, and spread that love and spread that time with your kids. You want to get paid for your time? Well, you also need to spend that time with your family.
And guess what, T? And even if it's bad, it can be good. See, one thing in Scripture, it says all things are possible through Christ Jesus.
Amen.
All things. So if you're a believer of that, and then there's another scripture that says this. Ask and you shall receive. Ask for a better family. Ask for a better home. Ask for understanding. Ask to have your wife or have your husband respect you as a barber, because sometimes they don't understand you because you are an entrepreneur. So you want people to understand, your family to understand where you're going. My dad always said you have to have a come to Jesus meeting. You have to have a meeting with the family and say, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. You have to include them in what you're doing. When we don't include our family in what we're doing, then it seems like you're leaving them out. And then that's where all of the rift comes from. If we start including our family and we say, I'm going to be home at this time and I come home at that time, sometimes you work late. But if you give it your all and you try, then you can have everything you want out of life, man.
No doubt.
You can have everything you want. And I'm going to tell you something. Tone, understand something. I'm a man who had made money. I made a lot of money and I lost a lot of money through mistakes. But I want you to understand, money is not going to do anything for you but give you more choices. That's it. If you think you're going to get a bad girl, you can get a fine girl, but she don't like you. She like your money. And when the money goes, so does she. You want somebody for your heart. So when you start talking about I want to make money, stop trying to chase money. It will always elude you. If you start being passionate about your job, be passionate about this hair business, be passionate about customer service, be passionate about treating people right, be passionate about giving to people and not expecting nothing in return. When you're passionate about those things, money's coming to you.
All day.
You see what I'm saying? You talking about being on some jet fuel? Be on jet fuel about how can I raise my income? How can I increase my value in the barbershop? How can I be a great person? Even I don't own the barbershop. How can I be a great person in the barbershop?
Now, we just added something new. While you on your jet fuel, put your career on jet fuel. Put your family on jet fuel. Everybody elevate. Elevate professionally. Elevate in your personal life.
This apple juice, by the way.
Elevate within your relationship with God.
Martinez, that is.
I want you guys to elevate
Martinez.
all around elevation. And that's what we just added to the cut game, is that full elevation.
See, now, if you want to talk about my mentorship program.
Yes, sir.
My mentorship program is a mentorship program is geared around the person that I'm mentoring. If you're looking for me to mentor you about cutting some hair, I'm the wrong person for you. If you're looking for a mentor about raising your value in your life, I'm the right person. If you're looking to try to find a way to buy a home and you don't have no credit and I can show you how to buy a home, I'm your guy. If you're looking to try to say, hey, you know what? I just want a better life for myself and what do I need to do that? I'm your guy.
So, basically, in a nutshell, you are a life coach that happen to be a barber?
No, I'm an accountability coach.
Okay.
I hold you accountable for your dreams, your short-term 6 months, your long-term 5 years. Now, I've been in business for 30 plus years. So if you want to run a good running business, then you need to ask me. I've been in it long enough. I can show you how to do that. If you're trying to figure out how to use your square footage the right way to make the best money out of your business, I'm your guy. If you want me to come in your barbershop and say, hey, what's going on? This ain't right colors. Don't you know colors mean something? Hey, I'm getting ready to give y'all some game. Y'all ready? Give me some hearts right now because I can see the hearts on the screen. I see them. They coming. There we go. I'm getting ready to give y'all some game. Here we go. T, did you know? Yo, Tone, check this out.
School us.
Colors are very important. Colors are very important. Case in point, yellow is the color of memory. Yellow is the color of youthfulness. What color is the golden arches? Is it yellow?
Yellow.
Okay. Now, some kids can't say mommy and daddy, but they can say Mickey Gigi.
Yeah.
Mickey Gigi every time they run past. And then you buy them the Happy Meal and you get 4 miles down the street, they back at it and they still ain't finished the first meal. Mickey Gigi is the color of memory and the golden arches is yellow. And it's the color of youthfulness. Green is the color of lush. It's the color of living. Right?
Yeah.
If green is the color of lush and green is the color of living, what is most of things that say organic on the package? What color is that?
Green.
Funny.
Green.
It's funny. Blue is the color of stability and strength. Stability and strength. And if blue is the color of stability and strength, what color is Chase Manhattan? What about Citibank?
Blue.
What about Bank of America?
Blue.
School us.
Here we go. Red is the color of urgency, the sense of urgency. It means now, buy now. Right? What color is the clearance sale at Ross Marshalls?
Red tag.
What color is this? What color is everything when you go to stores, malls, big signs? What color is it?
Red.
That's right. And the reason why I'm telling you colors is very important is because if you understand your color wheel, you'll understand what colors to paint your shop. You'll understand what colors you need your business cards to be. Is because they have spent millions and millions of dollars on our psyche, big time businesses. And since they know how to make us move, they use colors to do it. So instead of using these old crazy old colors that you got on your business card, you might need to understand that color wheel so now you can draw more people to your business because you understand the color wheel. So it's important that we understand what colors mean. You dig what I'm saying? This is all a part of business. This is all a part of game. We don't need to just be barbers. We need to be way more well-rounded so when somebody sits in our chair, we got something up here. Because it's important to you that you give somebody something. You input some more information into every customer that comes in that chair.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's
You
up.
see all them hearts? See? They know what I'm talking
I
about.
can dig it.
I hope you can dig it because this is the Cut Radio Show, bro.
The Cut Game Radio Show. We answered y'all emails. We brought in Legendary DL Master
Get
Barber.
on, go in here. Somebody go in there right now and see if we can answer one of them questions right quick.
Okay,
They popping
now,
up.
right now we
See
on
if we can answer one question real quick before we get off this air.
Instagram Live. We gonna answer one question on DL Master Barber's Instagram Live.
And while he get the question up, let's talk about Pocket Game. Let's talk about
Break
the
it
Pocket
down.
Game.
Break
Pocket
it
Game
down.
is a book on saving, right? It's to help you save money, taking that $20.
Yeah.
You take that first $20 and put it in your back pocket. Always separate that from everything else. Always make sure you separate that. That's the reason why Pocket Game was so small. It's an easy read to help you save some money. A part of what you earn, you keep. I got a new book dropping called The Credit Game. Okay? That one's to help you get your credit life in order. It's important that we have good credit. All of my barbers, that's why you got a brand new car. That's why Chris getting a new car. That's why Rashad got a new car. That's why Dion got a car. Everybody got a new car. I don't like nobody riding in buckets because I believe your family needs to be in a car. If you need to get them to safety, that car start.
Yeah.
You don't need to be calling nobody to get your family to the hospital. You dig what I'm saying? That's important.
I did.
So, and then I want you to have a good credit score because I want you to leave me. Don't work for me. And I want anybody in the game to know this. As a master barber, you are not a master barber if you not help nobody else. I'll say it again. You are not a master barber if you ain't help nobody else. I don't want you to work for me and then leave me and go get your own shop. I want you to work for me and leaving me happily and helping me helping you get your own shop. I don't want you leaving me and go work for somebody else. Get your own. Why? It's because you're prepared. Your credit is in order. Your savings is in order. And that's why so many barbershops are made from my barbershop. Total 23 barber and beauty shops came from Tangles and Lines.
Y'all hear them numbers? Amazing numbers, by the way.
Okay? And they're all successful businesses. And we all get along. We all talk to each other. You understand? There is no hate when you leave my barbershop.
No hate.
So I want barber owners to help in uplifting the customer, your barbers in your barbershop. Don't keep them down. Don't you be the only one making money. Show them how to make money too so y'all can talk about it. So you guys can grow together. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. Help the next man come up.
Y'all lend that helping hand to your fellow brother. You know, don't look at them as a competitor. Look at them as your brother.
Here's the question.
Now, we have a question from DL Social Media at DL Master Barber. It says, how important is image?
Image is so important. It's a part of your character. It's a part of your brand. Now, we got into it the other day, some of my barbers at the shop, and they were talking about, well, what justifies, the style that you wear? Well, in my shop, I want you to dress nice. I want you to wear a collared shirt. Most of my barbers, Chris, all of them, they sharp. They dress like me.
Yeah.
I want them to, you don't have to be an image of me. I just want you to dress nice because it's a part of your business. I want all barbers to get dressed. You ain't got to pick your own style, your own swag. But it doesn't make any sense when you wake up in the morning and just throw on anything because you got it like that. That's cool. But if you're trying to uplift your game, image is 100% important. When you go to the Ritz-Carlton, what they look like? When you go to,
it look nice.
they look nice. Damn right they look nice. You go to Macy's, what they looking like?
Looking good.
So why is it that we lower our standards, but they making all this money? When you go some of the top beauty and barber of the industry, I bet you they ain't just sagging and ragging. They look the part. Image is everything. Customer service is everything. And it all works hand in hand. Your social media is everything. Everything should match up. You can't be cussing everybody out on social media and then start talking nice in the barbershop or the beauty shop. Keep it consistent all the way around. I would have never worked for Paul Mitchell if I was out here turning up. I would never get all the jobs internationally if I was turning up. So my image is important, just like your image is important. And you can do anything you want to do in this business when you want to do it. Period. Period. No matter what it is that you want to do in this business, it is possible. All you got to do is be dedicated. This radio show would have never even come into fruition unless you made it possible. You took a dream and turned it into a reality. And now I'm here for you. And now you're bringing your information to the people. It's possible and it's necessary. Your voice is the voice of the community, the barber and the beauty community.
And I just want to also add to what DL just shared with us, and that is we're barbers, and that is the service portion of the beauty industry, but the beauty industry is a bigger pie. But I keep using the word beauty industry. So that is why image is so important, because you represent the beauty industry. So you must represent that from head to toe. And when you're delivering that service, you're just dealing with 5% of what the beauty industry is. And when you add the conversation, when you add the information that you share, when you add being part of that community, you just giving them the whole total package, and you're just giving them a large piece of that pie within the beauty industry. And when your image is matching up, you got a dope package that you're going to always win, and you'll see your numbers increase. So.
Stop selling them a haircut and start selling them an experience.
Exactly.
When you walk up into my shop, it smells good. All barbershops don't have to smell like barbershops. Period. Chris makes sure when I come in my shop, it's smelling like something special.
Yeah.
He makes sure that that's his job. And I didn't make him do it. He do it on his own. Because he wants the shop to smell good. You want every barber that works in your barbershop to treat it like its own. Like it's his or her own. And if you don't have barbers that's on your team like that, get rid of them. Troublemakers, get rid of them. Cancer patients, get rid of them. And I ain't talking about real cancer patients. I'm talking about people that are barbers that are cancer in your barbershop.
Ooh.
See, a lot of barbers keep them because they can't afford to get rid of them. Because they can't afford to keep the shop. Then guess what? Get a smaller shop.
Hey, this heavy right now. You guys tap into
Look at them
the
hearts.
different sensories.
Look at them hearts right there. There's
You
blessings on top of blessings beyond the Cut Game radio show. I hope every legendary barber hits this stage with, man, I'm talking about T-Man and Tone, man. Groom City, man. They putting it all the way down, all the way over here, man. This has been an amazing experience. And I'm just telling you right now, I thank you for even taking the time out for even having me on your show. To be able to express how I feel. You know what I mean? Because I don't always get to talk candidly or just openly like I want to talk.
Yeah.
Because I'm on a time frame, I'm speaking, blah, 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 blah. But these barbers out here and these hairstylists out here really need somebody like the Cut Game to put it all the way down.
Well, DL, this your home. You welcome anytime.
Y'all heard what he said.
Anytime.
Tone.
Anytime.
This is
Come
it.
Tone.
anytime.
All right.
This is the home. Do a pop up on us. We got an extra mic for you. We gonna have a mic package, and we just gonna have it set aside whenever you come off a plane and you got that time to share with us. We had your mic ready for you. You know.
Look at them hearts. They coming like crazy. Hey, I want to say something to you, too.
Let me.
And I want to say something to Tone, too.
Say it.
Okay? Right before I say this, let me just finish up on this mentorship program. So anybody wants to take my mentorship program, all you got to do is DM me at DL Master Barber. If you DM me, all you got to do is leave your information, your email address, or your phone number, and my assistant will contact you if you want the mentorship program. I cover life skills. I cover real estate. I cover credit. I cover helping you get your own barber or beauty shop. I cover you helping getting your family life in order. I cover all of that kind of stuff. Every single program is specifically tailored for the person that's taking my class. So everybody's not the same. Now, I would like to leave something with you guys just so you know. The value and cost of ignorance is always higher than the knowledge. Now, check this out. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is a gift, accept it. Life is sorrow, overcome it. Life is tragedy, face it. Life is a game, play it. Life is a mystery, unfold it. Life is a song, sing it. Life is an opportunity, take it. Life is a journey, fulfill it. Life is a struggle, fight it. Life is a puzzle, solve it. Everything that we do in life right now is solely your job to do. You cannot sit here and cry and complain about what you don't have. Crying over spilled milk. See, when people cry over spilled milk, what I do is just get another glass. Whatever you're going through, you're going to get through it. That's what it's called going through. You're just going through it. Don't stay there. There's no parking in going through. It's all red zone. So you're going to get through what you're trying to get through. If you believe, and you can believe it, you can conceive it, it's going to happen. If you believe and have faith that anything that you want out of life, you can. I said it earlier, don't be a cheap copy of a priceless original. I'm a priceless original. Anybody trying to copy me, you are acting up because you are out of your lane. Get in your own lane. Don't copy what I'm doing. Copy you. Be you. Be a priceless original of being you. Every single barber out there, I want you to be you. Because when you be you, it's easy being you. It's fun being DL Master Barber. It's fun being Darren Lyons. Because I mean, be you. Be the best barber you can be. Be the best hairstylist you can be. Be the best damn radio show you can be. And this radio show right here, The Cut Game, is the best in the business right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, DL, thank you for blessing us with your presence. Thank you for coming in here and sharing some good cut game with all of our listeners out there. We want you guys to continue to stay on your jet fuel, stay elevated, stay motivated. Go to DL's social medias at DL Master Barber.
That's right.
Check out all his information. If you guys can book him, please book him. My man is awesome. Y'all heard it today.
Look out for Cuba. I'm on my way to Cuba, y'all.
He stay across the globe. So wherever you are, just know you can book him and he will jump on that plane and come there and drop some good cut game.
I will do it. I will do it. And T,
what's up?
I just want to say one last thing to you, brother.
What's up?
Man, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Keep doing what you're doing. It's awesome. Now it's time to do some ghetto stuff. I want to throw some big shout outs to, man, my boy Chris, man, my boy Brian, part of my team, man. And I want to throw a big shout out to my man Stan and Brooke. You know, Brooke keep me all the way right and tight, man, with my paperwork and things like that. Aaron Shakur, my tax guy. You guys got to get your taxes in order, man. That's a part of my mentorship program, helping you get your taxes right. You got to get your taxes right if you're trying to buy a house. And I want to throw a big shout out to my man Curtis Smith, man, Chico Boom, and all the exotic team members, because it would never happen without some of these guys, man, making it happen so I can actually be on that stage, man, you know, stepping aside and let me do what I do. I cannot do it without my team, Kenny Duncan, all of the rest. Big shout out to all of the rest of the people out there, man, the Nasty Barbers, man, Scissor Salute Show. I got to throw them out there, too, because they gave us both an opportunity. Definitely. And then also want to throw a big shout out, man, Barbershop Connect, man, for putting that out there. All of these people, and see, this is what we have to do all the time. It's just because we're on a show, and some people are like, oh, man, don't mention that, man. I mention what I want to mention. The reason why is because this is how we create family.
Definitely.
This is how we create family.
Definitely. And we also got to shout out our listeners, any and everybody out there that's been tuning in to the Cut Game radio show,
man,
sharing this time with us. We want to thank y'all.
Big tone, big shout.
You know, thank you. So that concludes this episode today. Tune in next week, next Wednesday. We might have a legendary barber, another legendary barber next week. We might just be dropping some good game. Or we might just be out there on the field, maybe doing a tutorial. You never know. So
DM me.
Y'all stay up and peace out.
DL Master Barber, y'all. It's going down.